It does take a second for your client to load it, so if you have a slower client, it's going to take you a little more time to actually load it.
No, but this is the right ammo.
Never had trouble with these briefing screens
Yeah,
before.
but this is the bad ammo.
Joe.
That's right. Do you have accessibility on?
Yes, you have M855A1. You do have the bad ammo. Go fuck yourself.
They're not the goonies, but they're the fucking hydras.
That's good ammo.
Do you have
they're
those
hydras, I'm
blind
fine with that.
accessibility options so
Yeah,
it like
they're
describes the
hydras,
screen using
I wish
verbiage?
the American
I like to activate that.
thermobaric shit.
Are you talking about the script?
That's pretty fucking
Because
sexy.
I don't know.
Thermobaric Hellfires, AGM
The last time we used
I like how it
it,
keeps
it
shifting.
didn't kill fucking BMP1s.
That's because it's literally a drone loitering over the AO.
It killed everyone inside it.
Not anymore.
Like,
Pow.
Yeah.
Don't get enough consistent viewers.
Also 10
Bobby.
All right, you guys ready for the brief?
Yep. Stay close to me at all times.
All right.
When we roll.
Welcome to Vietnam War II Electric Boogaloo. This is an alternate reality where Donald Trump has decided to, in order to stop Chinese aggression past their borders, launch a second Vietnam War in an attempt to force China to keep within said borders. Now, all of your kits are basically just a Vietnam overhaul, except the pilots, because I didn't feel like changing their camos because I got lazy at this point. But your mission today is a simple one. We have spawned in FOB Zeev. I will circle that on the map. And your AO is marked on the map in the town of Kokola. Now, the Chinese are working with local forces at a large plantation there. And they have even brought a Chinese drone to try to secure the area to see if any U.S. forces are coming. But our cybersecurity boys were able to break into the drone, send to their base camp a looped set of footage so that we can use the drone's camera to instead spy on the position itself. In doing so, we have found that one of the NVA's leaders, marked on that tablet right there as a Chinese CSAT PLA, whatever you want to call them, is in that centralized compound, so that small set of buildings that the drone keeps circling. And he has brought a few extra guys as guards, which are in the standard CSAT Pacific camo. So, your job today is to get to the village of Kokola and try to capture him. Kill only if necessary. Secondary objectives include destroying any weapons caches and any vehicles that the enemy can use in their defensive campaign here. Weapon caches look like the standard FIA cache texture, which is basically a bunch of weapon boxes with a camo net over it. They will have the guns that the enemy forces have, though. I did rescript that. And enemy forces are a mix of the quote-unquote VC are just a bunch of armed civilians, and the PLA are, the NVA are Chinese CSAT. There's only going to be a handful of them in the AO. Game notes, there are 20 plus custom kits all across the enemies, so you'll see a lot of variability here. And they do have static weapons. They don't have dedicated AA or AAA. The best they have for AAA is cord statics, so 12.7s. But those can still fuck up a Venom if you're not careful via disabling its engine or causing a massive fuel leak. Any questions?
I'm sure I'll have many.
All right. So I do have the script fixed up a little bit. The first time I go into the Zeus interface, it'll still go, but if I leave the Zeus interface, possibly in an RC, it might break it, so you might just get a black screen if you respawn. This is hardcore medical, so if you take multiple shots to the face or chest, you could insta-die. It's just a 10-second respawn timer here, and pilots can come and pick you up. If you need a reinsert and we are a bit far away, just tap me on the shoulder. I'll get a prompt on my Zeus interface, and then I'll look over and see that you need reinsert and call it to your pilots. Otherwise, resupply is in the Venom gunships. Venoms respawn in 2 minutes. If you touch down, because you have to do an emergency landing, once I see you pull away from it, I will detonate the Venom for you. But otherwise, if the Venoms do respawn, please give me a few additional moments, because I have a cargo box in this base that I then have to copy and paste the inventory for your resupply into the Venom gunship. So please just give me a few seconds to do that. And otherwise, yeah, any other questions?
I didn't hear. Are the amount of respawns limited or?
No, unlimited.
Okay.
Again, this is the day you guys asked to try hardcore medical, so I tried to make a cool scenario to let you do such a thing. So,
Vehicle rearm.
vehicle rearm is done via this vehicle. If you need to repair your Vic, you just have to bring the truck up to it. You shouldn't need to do it with toolkits. At least that's what I did in testing. You can't change pylons, though. You have an HE rocket pod of either 17 or 19 rockets and an HEAT rocket pod of 17 or 19 rockets. I forget which number's which. It's the big Hydra pod, though.
19.
They will be able to, if you get a direct hit on the backside of a Vic, cook the engine off of the vehicles I'm using for today. I don't have anything fancy.
Say that as I can see some vehicles right there. That's
Yeah, so this is a live drone feed of the AO. You will see infantry, you will see patrols, and you can also get a feel for what structures are where. The more militaristic structures might be where ammo caches are, and then if you look under some of these big sheds, you might see vehicles that you will have to potentially deal with it. Some may be civilians, some may be military.
It's pit. That's why it wasn't working. The picture-in-picture. Yeah, that shit disabled.
Alright, so it looks like Alpha was doing a wide move around to try to find a different ingress vector, but I think they're going to meet up with the four-man team of Bravo and push in through that way.
We can probably go straight northeast from here now. Yep.
So, good things about this AO is players do have air superiority here. There is no dedicated AA or AAA except for just a bunch of cord statics on battle towers. If you have seen Friday Night Fights, you would know that the cords are more than capable of shooting down helicopters because of the latest RHS update. But it's, you know, it's meant to be a threat if they try to abuse the fact that they have the helicopters by, you know, flying low and slow, but otherwise they should be fine. Just a bunch of farmers, man. I still love this kit, though. The last one I made. That just kills me with that hat.
Alpha Bravo, the about here marker.
I know, cords are supposed to be AA/anti-vehicle statics, I know.
500 meters.
Because just anti-material ammunition.
Okay.
Didn't I have the marksman on that side? Where did the... Yeah, no, they're actually dynamically moving, which is weird. Because how I set them is that shouldn't be a thing. But that might be VCOM just overriding them slightly. Or they're syncing on that battle tower didn't set properly, which is more than likely the case. I mean, it just means that they got lucky and picked the one battle tower where the AI are having a bit of a mishap. Because I don't see that issue being applied anywhere else on any of the other towers. Though I did forget to sync some of the groupings of the towers here, though. Yeah, it just means that they'll have some better eyes to get in on. But yeah, no. So my predictions here is if they're going to come from this way, they'll get into here, they'll kill the first group of guys here, destroy that cache, come in, possibly blow up the tanks. These are unlocked if they really want to drive them, but they can blow those up as well. But they'll most likely hook it east, take the VIP, and get out of here. What is nice, though, about them coming up this way is I do have a hidden BMP here that is fully functional and will be a pain in the ass for air assets to hit. I still have a little bit exposed from this angle, but any other angle they try to engage from, I don't know what to call this, I guess the wood stitching here will eat some of the rockets, but not all of them. But they could very much just collapse the building and then destroy the Vic from there.
Alpha Bravo, could I get an ETA? Hey, firm. We're to your northwest now. We passed you a bit.
Yeah, there's a little bit of defilade right there blocking their line of sight.
You see the purple crossing point where Alex is drawn? That's where we're supposed to be crossing.
adjust my chair a little bit.
Okay, I guess I thought you were going for the black crossing point, but oh well.
So I believe they made 2 different crossing
My
points
bad.
here. They did mark enemies right there, but I think that was just this patrol coming around. I do have to defrag my drives too. Thanks for reminding me, Barb.
Just come in. Well, there's no other place to cross except for, you know, we could have came in Far East.
So I actually wonder if I do
Or
that,
Far East.
did that reset the script? Yes, it did. Okay, so I'm gonna... So going in their POVs then also breaks it. Good to know. Good to know. So I'm gonna wait for it to go on the northern side, and then have it pull away and delete it. All stations on SNET, this is High. Be advised, R&D boys are reporting that the drone has been given a new task in order to pull out of the AO. We will lose feed of the AO in a moment. Over. It's done its job.
This is Bravo lead. I understood half of that because I was underwater. Drone is pulling out, no feet. Did I understand that correctly?
Alright, I can delete that.
Alpha Bravo, we have crossed the river at Black Crossing Mark. We're ready to engage.
So we got a little bit of low lighting here. I'm just quickly adjusting how I sit in this chair. Really should have put on pants today, but
Alpha,
couldn't
you
be
there?
bothered.
This is Alpha, send it. We crossed the river at Black Crossing Mark. We're ready to engage. How about you?
Hey, firm, give me a sec.
Yeah, I'll probably send an Orca to try to extract the VIP.
Everybody's ready to engage, and we can possibly take out the tower as soon as possible.
Now again, engaging from this angle, I might have this cord readjust his turret to overlook that direction. I'll probably react by having these guys come to the edge of the tree line. And then I've got 2 groups here. I'll keep one on reserve back here, but I'll send one up to the front line. But then again, VCOM will also adjust a few things.
The best place we can come in from is basically where we are and head direct north. Because that's actual cover.
Yeah, I will admit, though, like, this AO really is difficult because there's a lot of open ground here. Because all of the plants and stuff are concealment, not cover. So they have to do... That's also why I gave them all ACOGs. So they had the longer range to engage any units they could see. But the concealment of all the plants does give the defending faction a bit of an advantage here. So I have really thought of the tools I want to give them to succeed here. Also, the MG guys have MGO scopes. So again... Oh, they're actually taking them off. All right.
The guy on the court on the northwestern side of the tower, we can't get eyes on it, so you have to take him out.
Hey, firm, we see him.
Yeah, that and then, you know, the air superiority stuff should help him out. This is High, send message.
I probably missed it in the brief, but do the Hueys have rearm?
Yes, the one vehicle at base is full triple R. Over.
Dankeschön.
Alpha Bravo, we're gonna wait until you guys engage because we're a smaller team. So give me a heads up so we can shoot.
So I'll give that like a minute before he adjusts. If they engage from here, this team's going to come around on the coast. That team's going to go to right there. This team is going to go right here. And then that team I'm going to have on reserve. This UAZ I'm probably going to pull around. And then I'll consider other things to do. Like some of these squads out far here will come into the internal area. Battle tower is going to stay on garrison, though. We just got to hope these guys are pulling good security there. Alright.
Hey, firm, we're engaging.
Hey, firm. Alpha's gonna push straight north to cut off the road in case he tries to escape.
Yeah, so those guys weren't probably garrison because they're leaving the garrison. I got a custom way of doing garrisons here that helps stop that.
Start heading eastwards to get a second cord on the second battle tower.
Hey, firm.
I'm gonna adjust this weapon here. What the heck was that? Just glitched me out as I was trying to get on that guy's weapon platform there. Oh, that's not good. Holy Light gets dropped because suppressed by a cord there. That team pushed way too far on its own. I'll get that guy off the cord because he's shooting a little through the area right there. But yeah, no, this team is way too far, and he's just gonna insta-go there. I have no idea why we have a team that's pushed out this far on its own. With very limited concealment. Holy Light's already thrown the towel.
Bravo to Alpha. Go. It's possible you can push to us instead of pushing east.
They're way too... They're not covered here at all.
Mark.
Any station on that? This is high. We do have reinserts over.
Yeah, we're a little bit... We had to circle around the whole of the tower. This is not feasible at this time.
Alright, they got the teams covered.
If we head north towards the battle tower directly south of it, there's a little bit of deflate right on you.
I'm gonna adjust these guys to be aware now. And I'll start bringing QRF in a little bit. So it's just had to have Ginger and Alex still in this AO. We got an auto rifleman coming up. Danger close to these four. Yes, that was a machine gunner right there with an MG that took out Prowzy and Etta because they were both right, you know, kind of caught in the same angle here. Now you got that cord firing up over to them. Where's that air support, though? Like, they need airstrikes to come in, and I don't know why they're not calling for them. Like, airstriking these towers would have been a much better idea going in.
Bravo.
Go ahead, Bravo.
So for the record, I did tell them that you need a reinsert, but their comms are dead. they're pretty fucked right now.
With too small force for direct frontal contact with that.
Yeah, so these four are now pushing up on a flank on their own.
Half of Alpha's a bit fucked.
There goes Yanni. Pushed up with no one else.
Hey Alpha, there's a US somewhere around you. Can you take it out?
Everyone will give it a look.
Yeah, and then half of Alpha is now flanking far like left. Like, this divide and conquer thing isn't really working out for him. So I'm gonna go ahead, send a group up here. I'm gonna keep some others in reserve. I will spawn another group, like, far in the back to start coming in.
Fair.
But this is definitely not what I had in mind. This guy's stuck because he enhanced movement it over that area.
Prowzy Falcon.
Like, where is the air support?
Are you RTB? Because
yeah, I'm just gonna go pick up
There's Larry and me over here at the base. Get your ass over here, Falcon.
copy. I'll be there in a minute.
Malon's running up, though. Manages to drop one, and his Overwatch is able to help him get the other.
Alpha Bravo, you alright?
Not really, but we'll manage.
Hey, perfect.
So we have another cord firing from range here. I'm going to adjust it a little bit, so he's not, you know, outside of the tower like that. But again, that air support
HQ building, that can you take that out?
could be really useful by now.
What did you need again, sorry?
HQ building near the fucking radio tower.
Malon has gone down. I'm gonna run these guys out of this battle tower, so they'll be a bit more dynamic. But yeah, they're dropping like flies here. This is why I gave them a setting that, you know, they can do reinserts if they need to. But I'll keep one guy in there for security purposes. They're way too spread out. So the other half of Alpha is going to come in on an alleviated flank, which is great. I'm going to give it another... Let's do it at 52. I'll bring the CSAT Pacific chopper in just to pick up the VIP. There goes Malon, who just got mag dumped there. Because his Overwatch pulled back and wasn't covering him anymore.
Hey Alpha, we're gonna smoke out northeast the coconut plantations, and then we're gonna head to the Esco.
Hey, firm, are you the ones who deployed red smoke?
No, that's the enemy. White smoke. Near the...
Hey, firm.
Alpha Bird Alpha.
Hey, firm. By the way, red smoke is enemy. I'll find this.
Well, what's that? They're, again, like, they have rocket pods on their choppers. I made sure of it.
Alpha Bird to Alpha.
Now, Bravo, who was only 4 people, is now trying to push up.
Target for my rocket run.
Now they're trying to call it finally. All right, good, good, good.
Roger that.
Yeah, weapons for self-defense, not necessarily support. But the rocket pods, I told them, are meant to be for rocket runs here. Otherwise, I could have just given them the unarmed ones. But Bravo shouldn't be in the centralmost part as a 4-man group, and then Alpha sent half their group in, and then their Overwatch element didn't cover, like, they covered their best, but there's a lot of mistakes here. But hey, I mean, with this type of operation here, they'll learn. So now you got the rocket run coming in. I think, I'm not sure if he's aiming for... I'm gonna end key that.
Yeah, parts B for rearm and repair.
Did a really good job there.
That cord hit hard.
Hey, firm.
But that's how they needed to start this AO, was with some of those rocket strikes to help get their foot in the door.
Alpha Bravo.
That's hilarious.
Yes.
You do alright?
Not really. We're near the Escos at least.
Hey, firm.
So I'm gonna RC this guy to break him from his garrison, so he'll now dynamically walk around.
A bit east and north, but other than that, we're pretty much in the same place.
Hey, firm.
Although I need to grab.
Another 7 minutes, and I'll bring in my chopper. Yeah, we're able to get Alex back up.
Alpha.
Does Alpha send it?
Is that most western enemy marker that you marked clear?
Which one, the bunker?
Negative, the one on the southwest.
I'm gonna grab
of
another
the,
random
AO.
squad. And we can say they crossed the river from the north, and they'll start coming in.
You can give it a run if you want to.
This is Bravo. We're inside the Escos at the battle tower.
It was a good run, though.
The northeastern or the western battle tower?
Okay, no, you died. I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm not dealing with that one. He's dead.
Bravo at the closest battle tower, by the way.
Are they fucking? Let's see.
There's a whole...
Oh no!
So, who survived in Bravo has gone in that battle tower. They're operating as a two-man group.
One more guy running.
Yep, so now they're fighting through the banana trees here. It's got to make sure they don't run into each other's lines.
There's battle tower clear.
Behind the wall.
Hey, firm. Battle tower to our southeast is clear.
I believe.
CSAT dude's still bandaging. Alright, I'm gonna prep the helicopter. Well, no, not yet. I'll prep it late. Reinsert's being deployed back here. 3 guys being dropped off.
Make the call.
Yeah, let's push north guys.
Radio check.
Will drops that marksman.
Go team, let's go first.
Bravo, Huey is still in the air if you guys need airstrikes.
So far, so good. A little bit of teething, but
Words.
they're doing pretty well. Yeah, you can see him. He's right over there. I think Karn spotted him. There we go.
In the plantation of these. He's down. Keep pushing. Keep
Bravo's position marked on that.
So I will say their scope, their sights don't exactly line up to where my camera is, so it will look like their aim is off, but it could actually just be accurate.
Alpha to Bravo, we seem to have found 3 times T-55s over here and some transport trucks.
Eyes on Alpha.
I found we got eyes on you.
Let me think. Put an invisible helipad there. I'm thinking we'll do just 8 riflemen for the group coming in, and then we'll try to pick up the officer. All right, let me think. Other bodies I can delete back here. Get rid of that back group.
Alpha Bravo contact seems to be doing a direct east on the.
So yeah, there was a squad I pushed up here. It's now coming into this compound, but they again did a really good airstrike on it. And now I'm gonna go back in here, grab another random squad, and have it come. We'll have it come from the direction they're clearing, as a bit of an outflank squad. Because I haven't had anything come from that direction just yet, but it's just basically random squads that are coming into this AO, just as gradual QRF. But yeah, Bravo as 4 dudes being up there on its own is not the best idea, but I'm sure they'll figure things out. He said the combat, just not guns it there as I say it.
God damn it.
He's dead. He should be.
Alright, another minute and a half. I'll put the chopper in. I'm gonna bring it, I'm gonna drag it out of the AO a little bit and bring it in. But so far, so good. And I'm thinking at the 55-minute mark, I'll have another squad come in.
We have BTRs. Are they active? Negative.
Alpha, you got a sales up
Yes,
here?
UAZ is hiding around, but it's adjusting.
Alpha's currently pushing east, engaging contacts as we see.
Alpha Bird back on station.
Hey, from Alpha, you might be able to push a little bit further up maybe to our battle tower. We're barely enough people to defend this thing.
Hey, firm. We should be able to push maybe south from the bunker compound. That is garrison.
Hey, Alpha, you got a US coming in far north.
Hey, firm.
I'm gonna get someone back on that cord from this tower. And I'll let the AI handle it. Driver gunner, we're sniped off of that. Awesome. Let's get that CSAT Pacific chopper spawned in. CSAT Pacific. Helicopters. I just need to find a somewhat open area. Cool. And, okay, that's going to be way out of the render distance. Great, great, great. There is no pilot. Okay, there we go. So those are VTOL pilots, but it'll work for what I'm doing here. You got to go into regular CSAT helicopter. KA-60 unarmed. We'll be fine. And then we go back into regular CSAT here. Men, we're not doing special forces. I just want regular PLA. We'll do a squad of 6. These guys just careless hold fire, because otherwise they'll stay in that, they won't land properly. And there's the... Alright, it's relatively flat. Transport unload. And then I'll let it loiter there for a good minute, and if they, if there's no proper reaction to it, then I will, just have the VIP get out of there.
Hey, Alpha, Bravo has mounted a cord on top of the battle tower if you need some kind of fire support from the south.
Hey, firm. You should be able to see us moving currently east.
Yeah, we do.
I got blown away immediately.
Hey, firm. The one to the south is member friendlies.
If you saw my traces, Alpha, there's what the RPG was coming from.
Hey, firm.
When they get to this last area, I will RC the squad. Actually, I'll send them now.
Air to ground forces, you've got unknown aircraft coming in from the northeast.
Hey, firm.
Cut south.
Might be the drone again, I can't tell from this distance. I only see the collision lights.
It's a chopper of some sort.
Copy. We're gonna follow it to where it lands and bonk it.
Hey, firm. It's a KA-60, so it's got nothing on it.
Copy that.
I'm gonna shift him over. I don't think he's gonna engage that platform because there's trees in the way.
Send in go team 6.
And I do still have some cords up here that'll act as AAA, so all good. And Acid Zero, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations.
Quite heavily, we're pulling down on it.
I hope you're getting a kick out of this.
Ground force, are you
Nah, these guys wouldn't do an airstrike.
Hey, firm. Alpha shooting at it.
Good shot, because that's a dummy fire. Yeah, you just saw the CSAT guys get out, too.
Hit with a dump fire.
Hey, firm. Good job.
This Bravo is heading northeast from the battle tower.
And it is the 55 mark, so I will we'll spawn another random squad. I'm just kind of alternating here.
Where that is, the plantation.
Hey, fam, I have a rough idea where I know where you're going.
The big fuck of rock, basically.
Those guys will take a second to get in from back there. They do have a weapons cache.
Alright, let's continue pushing east.
Taking shots from somewhere. I was watching.
We have a squad coming in west.
Alpha, I believe Bravo is coming onto you from the south right now.
Hey, firm, we got a contact to the west as well. Watch out.
Right, Roland, I'm sorry, I just wasn't feeling it this morning to Zeus, and honestly, if you're not feeling like Zeus in a day, you shouldn't force yourself, because it just, you know, results in a bad I don't want to do that to anyone, because It's not a fun experience, but nonetheless, thank you so much for the 9-month resub. I will see you next week, because I assure you all have not been time for there, but hope you are getting a kick out of this AO.
Never mind.
They got a hit on it, but it was from the front, and there's the cook-off. This guy has a shotgun, he's just firing. That's cute. But I'm hoping that this building prevents any cook-off from coming in. Alright. Cover your ears, kids. This is when the fun begins.
We're basically 100 meters south of you. But we have currently.
Hey, firm. Got contact east as well, southeast.
Yeah, we know this.
I don't think I killed anyone with that, which is good.
Alright, blue team ready, let's go.
I didn't want to go full rock and roll with it, because that thing can pen pretty hard, but just want to have a little bit of fun with that minigun. Because if you go full auto with it, it's a pain in the butt. So every
Fired a lot. Do you need some sort of resupply?
5 minutes, I will be, sending something down.
Hey, firm, Alpha might need some resupply in a sec.
Roger, just let me know where and I'll do what I can.
More 8C just came into this AO. Ah, they were hitting that Vic. Alright. It was unarmed. It was armed, I just didn't have anyone in it. I can still hear this guy with his shotgun going ham.
Alpha, we're gonna stay with you for now.
Hey, firm.
Looks like they're trying to commandeer that Vic, but Karn decides against it. So now they're all moving up as one unified force. Latent bodies behind them. Looks like they blew up one of the caches.
Air to ground, do you want us to dunk that battle tower that just hit you?
Yes, please.
So far, so good.
Okay.
Holy Lights, because the cinematic rounds cause like, the whole reason we banned the Epilator was because the cinematic rounds were, they get really frame intensive. That's why that gun's blacklisted. I'm gonna delete, yeah, I'll delete that cache too, because I cooked off one. Didn't catch that in time. Cook off from it was supposed to be able to blow up the other one, but it didn't. It wasn't always a guarantee when I tested them. Now they're in these buildings contending with some more of the... Actually, the remaining QRF.
Alpha there.
Send.
You don't have any resupply boxes that they're doing?
We have resupply
Hey,
in us.
Alpha.
It's Alpha?
We got some vehicles that we can't enter, we're just gonna blow them up.
I told them BTRs, BMBs, and tanks, they wouldn't be able to enter in this AO.
Firm. Wait until we get out of here before you blow them up so we don't blow up our cover accidentally.
Hey, firm, we have to use RPGs on it. They might have resupply though. Wait, check it out.
Air to ground, good effect on target. Battle tower is gone.
Hey, firm, thank you.
I think the next one will start doing 2 squads as reinforcements to, you know, push up the pressure a little bit with the timing.
Fuck, we're getting ganked, bro.
Southeast. Head southeast.
Yeah, they're getting engaged basically from units coming around. I love how the building blew up and the wreck is now angled at it in a funky way.
Air to ground, do y'all need that resupply?
Hey, firm, but there's currently no safe LZ for you to land.
They could send a group to pull back and secure one, but It's up to them.
Do you need a safe LZ? They can just combat land. One covers, one resupplies.
All they need is to have air just ambiently fly by. Oh shit, they're picking off
I
dudes
can
from
land
up here.
behind a giant ass rock. That'll give me some good cover.
Our seeing him will make everything go dynamic in here. I'm not sure if I'm ready for that yet. So what I'll do is I'm gonna break them apart.
Everybody's away from the vehicles, so we're gonna blow them up.
Hey, firm.
Oh, this is 72 Law. Ouch. Infidel, thanks for the 26-month resub. We have to let them win if they earn it. And right now they are earning it, so, you know, we'll give it to them. Otherwise, thanks so much for the 26-month resub again. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this one.
We already gone.
Yeah, so that BTR is cooked off.
Is that explosion the vehicle, guys, you were mentioning? Cause
Yep.
I'll cook off everything else in here.
Steering, because the helicopters have heat.
No. Happy New Year, guys.
All right, I'm gonna speed up a little bit of the QRF from various angles here.
Bro, recommend you push into HQ. Alpha's currently at the northwest entrance now.
I just gotta be quick about this because they are gonna push into HQ building, so.
Yeah, Alpha's Bravo's closing in on fuel back out.
Opening door. Flashing.
Alpha Bravo, yellow building.
Flashing.
Southeast is where the guy is possibly at.
Oh, okay. I'll do it now, man.
Yeah, what'd you do?
Are we allowed
First floor, left there. Top floor.
Hi, this is Bravo.
This is hi, send message.
Are we allowed to loot?
What do you mean by loot?
Shared weapons.
I don't.
I don't know.
Bravo, Alpha there.
I'm gonna dignify that with a response.
Most Southern Battle Tower, roger that.
Hey, firm.
Hi, still inquiring.
You do what you need to, but there shouldn't be a need for it.
Okay.
Alright, so let him get the VIP, because they did flash him and he's crawling around. I just, I know with some of the flashbangs, when the AI get in certain angles, they sometimes don't necessarily react to them properly. One of these get cooked off? No, I just didn't add it properly. Alright. So this is what I'm talking about. More of these types of airstrikes here.
Contact north Alpha.
So that one battle tower firing back at him. I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy. Ouch. Alright, and then in terms of body deletion duty, that should be a-okay. Oh yeah, no, I definitely think they did a really good rebound, even though they could have had a lot more losses in the beginning, and they definitely had a few. But they were able to quickly rebound and get this completed. So yeah, if the building goes, I've noticed the cords are a lot more tanky for whatever reason, so I'm just gonna make sure those get end key if the building explodes, you know? This is the part where I'd be breaking apart the AI and having them run, but the VCOM doesn't always let me do that. I don't think these guys know that they've already taken the HVI. Yep, so they have the HVI in there now. They're going to bring them back to base.
Alpha to Bravo.
And now what I'm thinking is let's make this hardcore.
Go for Bravo.
Do you want to extract south now?
Do you have the HVI?
He just flew out with a helicopter.
Oh, AFM, we didn't get that. Yeah, we can inspect.
My helicopter's still here. Only downside is that I don't have ammo.
Hey, Firm Falcon, if you want to land at the southern battle tower, Alpha's there waiting for you.
Same place where the HVI heli landed.
A little further south.
Copy.
This is Bravo. Where's the expect LZ?
Southern battle tower, straight south from the main building.
Something's shooting at me. It's very busy.
Anyone who doesn't make it to that LZ, head further south. I'll pick you up out of the AO. That way you're not constantly getting shot at.
I might have to leave, dudes. I'm getting shot at.
You can take a little bit of small arms fire. It's only if they're cords where there's a threat.
If I see one infantryman closer than 2 feet, I'm leaving.
They took bikes. Oh my god, that's...
You might want to run a bit faster, Bravo.
That's hilarious. They're not all going to be able to fit in this. They took the fucking bikes out of the AO and Edda's making a run for it with the frickin' Appalator.
Just get
it.
Yeah, that other chopper is coming in. A little bit of small arms fire also coming in.
Where's the second LZ? Because the first bird is full.
Just continue heading further south to the original LZ. I'll pick you up en route.
Hey,
I'm just gonna drag him out here. Alright, so I'm gonna delete a lot of the dead here to make up for the fact that I have a lot of AI roaming right now. And also delete a few wrecks. Just deleted poor Chad's body.
Style points!
Alpha Bird to Bravo.
What the fuck?
I'm en route from base. Keep your position marked on map as you can see.
What?
I'll
hey,
meet
man,
you there.
we got context coming.
I'll make sure that becomes a highlight because we have to delete clips too now because of shit that's happened with
Just let me
Twitch,
know where, and I'll
but
pick you up.
what the actual fuck did I just witness? Yeah, we can't clip anymore because again, Twitch. Whee! But, why? Just why? Edda still has that minigun, but it doesn't have that much ammo left because it's only a 500 round box.
I'm reloading.
These guys need to keep maneuvering, and then choppers need to come in and save them. The other gunship would be nice right now because it could cover them with the miniguns. Yep, VIP's back.
Hey, Alpha Bird, hurry the fuck up, please. We're getting pretty much fucked here.
Almost there. Direct east, direct west of the AO. There right now. Where are you at?
Oh dear, that's a lot of guys. So I'm not gonna do any RCing, even though I have AT guys danger close, but
around it here. That's fun.
Prozzy is down on his own over there. That's, I think he had the LR, yep, to communicate with the chopper.
Good check.
Wolf, who remained from, because they needed to give a seat to someone for the VIP. He opted to stay, and I think he's the only one that's going to survive at this point. Because he's just going to sneak out right here.
Falcon, are you on 50? Yes. Can you land on the second fucking, or the, wish?
Now he's swimming.
We don't even know where Prozzion is right now. I'm probably gonna get shot, but yeah, sure. We have Viper! Oh, God.
What?
Can you mark your position with smoke, please?
There are no Vipers.
Oh, a very pissed off AT man just shot a rocket at you.
Ooh, good shot. The big mag dump right there. Oh yeah, some of the cords are getting remounted here.
Falcon, are you taking missiles?
Someone actually ran up. Oh shit, one of the CSAT guys ran up here, remounted the cord.
Joe's exfilling. Main rotor's damaged. I'm hit as well.
Dude, there's so much shots here. You guys have to somehow expedite.
We need to go and find a big.
Yeah, Wolf's gonna get out of there just fine. He'll be able to call an evac. The AO does not finish till everyone's extracted. So if they only landed one chopper to pick up half of them, oh well.
Sorry about the ears.
It's okay. Fucking do your job.
I'm surprised he still has ammo for that thing, but then again, he's just bursting it. I'm waiting for Wolf to call an extract or one of the helicopters land just to pick him up. Here, I'll be nice and end key that, but...
I'm assuming you guys are in that middle battle tower where all the fighting's happening, right?
So I did say in the beginning that I was using a banned weapon. When they asked me to use it, I didn't give them a yes or no. I said, do what you think you need to get the AO done. So he picked it up on his own regard. I'm not gonna, there's not gonna be any ban for it, but, you know, it's just, I wanted to use it in the AO just as a little funny haha moment.
Okay, we need to like make a decision.
Most of my AT guys are actually all dead, so that's funny. Yeah, I'm waiting for Wolf to call up on radio and ask for his chopper to come pick him up. Yep, there it is, actually.
Send Wolf.
Hello, are you in aircraft?
Yes, sir.
They didn't see him leave. No.
I don't know what the other guys.
I'm rewarding that because he
Okay, do you have a mark on map or?
got out of the AO just fine.
Nope, no marking smoke, but I'm by a little bridge. I think I'm at 071069.
Do you see me in the air to the south?
Yeah, there's like a shitty little bridge. Like,
where that
looking like
tiny
a lagoon.
river? Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I'm right here.
On my way.
So I'm basically just pretending these groups cross the rivers.
Yeah, I ran away. They just sat there and fought, so I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, they just sat there and fought.
I'm pretty. It's pretty secure for now.
Yeah, I know. You got friends to your northeast. I'll swoop up and get you.
Yeah, I see you. Just land short. I'll meet you in the
I'll be down there in a sec.
Don't get shot down. Maybe come down a little lower.
It's a Huey. I can't get out any faster than it is.
I'm way to your southwest, my dude.
Oh, fuck. Give me a second.
Coming literally across the bridge.
I see you. Just come right here on this shoreline.
Go.
So I'm gonna say these guys got across,
We're gonna try and come up with something.
but I'm gonna blow up that battle tower. Here we go. One of the guys with the Carl G's. Hey, buddy, you want to get out of there so I can clear my back blast? Thank you. Jeez, how much does that take? Need HE rockets.
We're at the Hescos below it.
We knew he was going to do that shit.
What'd they say?
We're at
Yeah, so some of the AI are just staying outside.
Which way has the least amount of people in it? If I had a pair of binoculars, I'd tell you, but...
This isn't something we get out of, my dude.
Shit. So our best way of getting... Hold on. Best way of getting out of here is from the south. That's from... So we run there.
Go, boys.
Alright, Proz, let me get a guy over here just to double tap him. Ooh, he had AT. Did he have any ammo for the AT? He did not. That makes me sad. Hey, drop it. There we go. So yeah, all these guys only have a few magazines per gun because I knew they'd get dropped by then.
We're ready.
So choppers are now doing long-range strikes here.
Okay, Yanni. I'm gonna roll a wild card here. If you can get to that broken battle tower where the rocks are and get near the water.
Okay, that's cheating. That guy literally bypassed them to get on that tower. I'm gonna end key that before another AI does it. Ooh, Eder just got double tapped.
Friendlies are on.
Ooh, so the minigun guys are actually getting some good hits here.
Oh my god, you just danger close them.
Cleaning house. He's already dead. Just to be safe. Air, this is high. Unfortunately, they were killed as they tried to extract. Stand by for index.
You caught a rocket to the face. Not my fault.
Whew. So again, I let the AI handle it. I wanted to RPK mag dump him, but I'm like, no, I'll let the AI do it. I'll be fair to my word, even when they're indexing. But that was overall a good job.
And I never shot when I came around the corner. If you mean the like little last part.
All right, so overall, Oppo's done really well. You guys meant for you to use a little bit more of airstrikes in the beginning to help you get your foot in the door, but you quickly adjusted, used them more often, and that definitely helped you finish the AO. You blew up the VIP's escape chopper, and you're able to extract him after you flashbanged him twice and killed all of his men. He surrendered. You then pulled him out. One group evac'd. I was hoping you would evac everyone at the same time, because at that point, I was going to have a lot of VC kind of come in to give you a cinematic exit, but instead, some guys stuck in the AO and got surrounded, and it got messy. But
that's because there was no room in the chopper.
Well, you have 2 choppers.
He got shot down when he got injured or something while he was trying to come in, so he RTB'd.
That's fair. So, I mean, even so, Wolf was able to still get out of the AO. Instead, you guys decided to stay in there and fight, and Wolf was able to get out, and you guys weren't. So, either way. Only mishap was at the beginning, I would say, with the half of us, Alpha Squad went in. They went in a little too deep, so they weren't able to get covered. Half of them got wiped. But Alpha was then able to regroup going off a different route. Bravo was kind of left hanging to dry. I don't know why they were doing their own things, because at that point with 4 guys, you should have just attached to Alpha, in my opinion, but it's your calls. And then, yeah, you're able to get through, do some of the secondary objectives as well. The reason I didn't give you any demo was because, again, that's secondary. I didn't want you to hang too hard on it. Instead, just get the VIP and leave. But hope you enjoyed all the aspects of this op. Hope you enjoyed the new medical. Hope the camera script was cool to help you, plot out the AO. And hope you had fun overall. Because we have a lot of people here, instead I'm just going to do a feedback post, so you can post your feedback there. But otherwise, Alpha, go ahead.
Alpha did pretty well, except for, as you mentioned in the start, that was kind of my bad call. But Sniper managed to get ours back on the feet again, so thank you for that. Otherwise, yeah, we did pretty much the objective. Did pretty well. Nothing bad to note from my squad. Did absolutely amazing. It's a bit different than what I usually squad lead, so I can definitely feel the pressure difference today. So that was quite nice, really, having a different bit of approach. But otherwise, yeah, had a lot of fun today. Bravo.
Nothing really. My fire team did exceptional for being a fire team. We basically, on our own, secured the battle tower and defended it for like 5 minutes until you, Liru, noticed and started lobbing RPGs at us, so we left it. And then we, in the beginning, we tried to attach to Alpha, but because of communication issues, I hadn't had any clue where Alpha was at this time. So basically, we were holding at the battle tower, and still I had a reasonable idea what Alpha were onto. And yeah, in the last third, we attached to Alpha, secured the HVI. Yeah, got left by a guy with a fucking epilator, and yeah, got fucked by the QOF coming in, which basically cut us off because we were behind Sniper, and the guys came in between me and Sniper, and that was the first one, so we pulled back. But yeah, good job to Bravo. Yeah.
From Alpha's bird point of view, yeah, felt underused at the beginning, but then after the first run, took out the military compound, hit that, and then got hit, RTB'd, Falcon went in, killed a battle tower pretty damn well. Extracted the HVI. I thought Alpha was gonna get in the bird as well, but they just told me to get out, so I left, and Falcon went and picked up Alpha. Bravo got left, and while attempting to save Bravo, we did not succeed.
You killed them. You murdered them. They had such hope.
I may have accidentally dropped a rocket on Yanni due to the fact that I couldn't.
4 guys.
By the time it dropped, I was already dead.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I was in the unconscious, and I'm like, okay, I'm not waking up anymore, and then I hear shung, shung, shung.
So my personal 2 favorites was Malin's quote-unquote style points. He got stuck on a Hesco and then flipped his... he did a sick backflip with his bike to fix himself. I watched that entire thing. And then Edda, who was the first to almost get out of that AO in the clusterfuck that happened, ran out of ammo with his handgun as an RPK guy stared him down, and then Edda tried to make a run for it. I just RC'd him and finished the RPK guy's job. So.
Oh yeah.
I did pull out the fun gun and
You
take it
did.
with me.
So in the end, I have no regrets on going to that fucking battle tower. That was fucking fun.
Yeah.
But, both pilots spoke, right? Joe and oh, my bad. Go ahead.
As I said, as Joe said at the start, it was more like just sitting on a launch chair up in the air, watching it all happen.
It was beautiful though.
Yeah, oh yeah, it was fucking beautiful watching tracers bounce everywhere. But from as Joe already stated, asset standpoint, you know, it could have been a little bit more used, but you know, what can you do? I can't argue. I got to shoot a helicopter out of the sky. I fucking bonked it. Fuck that helo.
Yeah, no, I agree with Wolf. I could have put more marking smoke for like every infantryman, because I only think I gave some to. Actually, I don't think I gave any period.
Like
to,
I was
that
a
would
team
be
leader and all
that'd
I
be a
had
good
was
one.
white, so
That too, because when I asked Wolf for it, he was like, yeah.
I believe I had one red or something. Not that much.
Like I was so I ran out of ammo in the final part inside the Heskos. Like I was eating people with pistol, and then I ran out of pistol ammo, and I had to go loot the dude's AK next to me.
Yeah, in the beginning in the battle tower where you lobbed the RPG at us, Liru. How did you like the court shooting back?
Some of the AT wasn't me, by the way. It's the AI.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So
I told you we made that setting.
Cheating all of those RPGs at the tower.
Some of it, again, was me, but some of it was AI.
One guy shot an RPG at the tower the second I looked at him with the cord. So I basically just opened fire with the cord and lobbed like 40 rounds at him.
Noise. BRB 1 sec. All right, so that is it for me today. Tomorrow we will have the start of a new Cherno-Russian campaign with a lot of fun modern-day Russian assets with this new medical system of, they can get killed when they're unconscious, just to, balance things out. And then we might have Stargate, or we might do a smaller scale op. It honestly depends on how long the Russian op takes. So we'll see how things go from there. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Otherwise, cheers. Have a good one.